everyone. Once again, it's Morphin Mania time. I'm Captain Logan.
I'm DJ.
Today we are tackling 2 more episodes of Season 1, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We're so close to the end, but we're not quite going to finish it this time. We are 6 away. It's Second Chance, and then we're going to watch On Fins and Needles. So look forward to more fish. If you're watching live, thanks for joining us. We sure appreciate it. We're going to be reading some of your comments as we go along. As always, I want to thank our live audience for always helping us to keep it interesting and fill time when we're looking at some of the same things we've seen 6 million times before. You can go to the Rabbit Room and watch live with us, see exactly what we're seeing as we're watching it without having to sync up with us. If you're watching this after the fact, obviously that offer has expired, so you'll have to get your Netflix or your DVDs, watch it along with us however you want to. Get it to timestamp 0 on the 55th episode of Season 1, Second Chance, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Gentlemen, here we go. Everybody, please press play right now! I mean, I've only said it 1,000 times.
Don't worry if you missed your chance. We're probably still shooting the show when you're watching this, so.
Mom Yora says this stream sucks because Power Rangers is kid stuff.
Oh. Well.
I mean, I agree with half of that.
Yeah, the second part of that's true. I hope the first part's not.
Yeah, I hope not too. I'm trying to make it fun and interesting for people that actually want to watch this.
I'm sure they'll be, we're doing this 250 something times, so I'm sure some of the streams are going to suck. Apologies in advance.
Yeah, like the physical actual streams themselves, like bandwidth issues and stuff. Like some of the streams will naturally suck. There's no way around it. Vax says, actually, Cap, you've said it 55 times now. Yes, but I've said it more than that because I always say that with every commentary we do. And I've done 2 more manias that were very lengthy. Not as lengthy as this.
No, this is crazy person stuff.
This is crazy person stuff. Now, if you said that, this stream sucks, it's crazy person stuff. Again, I would agree with half of that, but...
That's how Cap found me, actually. He put on an ad for a crazy person. And I was like, I'll do it.
Crazy Power Ranger fan. Someone that would sit around and watch this with me. I can't believe you exist. It's amazing.
I'm unbelievable. That's always a great line from, you watched the 2003 show from the Turtles, right?
Yeah. I've never seen all of it.
I think that's what it's from. April says, I can't believe you guys. And then Mikey's like, we're unbelievable. Always love
Oh, yeah. That's like early. That's like in the pilot or something, isn't it?
Yeah. I love that Mikey, by the way. He's like my favorite voice.
Okay, let's see if this kid gets to use his own voice. So far, we've only cut away when he's been talking. And not only is he going to get a second chance, but he's going to be unbelievably great at it by the end. Because that's what we always do.
He just said
great at something. Wow, he has a bell in his head? There is a possibility that Lord Zed also has a bell in his head.
Is it just me, or am I getting... Do you get Hagrid vibes from Ernie? I mean, Hagrid.
I never thought of that, but maybe.
Especially in that last scene. He's like this big, lovable teddy bear kind of like dopey kind of guy. I don't know.
You know, I don't want to leave our viewers out. Some of our viewers might be as crazy as you are because some of these guys have been here for every episode.
Exactly. We're all a little mad.
We're going slightly mad. Have you ever heard that Queen song? It's one of my favorite Queen songs.
I was referencing, well, I don't know if I was referencing Psycho or Alice in Wonderland. I kind of mixed them together.
Oh, I know, but then I started singing Queen song. I was just wondering if you'd ever heard that song before.
I have not.
I'm going slightly mad. It's finally happened. I'll send you that after this. Okay. It's great. The Jace Man.
The Jace Man. Why would you not say J-Man?
I don't know. You know, Freddie calls Jason that, and Freddie will go, hey, Jace, just because it gets under his skin.
Jace.
Jason's like, don't call me Jace.
Does Jason call him Fred?
No, but that's because he hates that, and Jason's nicer than he is. Freddie's like, that's not my name. My name is Freddie. Jeffrey says 1991 Queen is a little weird. Yeah, it's fair. I forgot how late that was in their career.
Actually,
see, I mean, I get that it was coming right at her, but she lost her mind at a soccer ball. Ah! That's what we're always doing with Miss Appleby.
That's her one emotion. It's just
what something I learned from her from her actress that's really interesting is she was a day player. So she did this many episodes. She was a day player.
What is a day player? What do you mean?
Like they kept calling her in for like one-time gigs. Like she was a day player.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't contracted or anything.
Oh, weird. She must have needed the money. Or else she just liked it.
Yeah.
Tommy matches the room. Got green doors.
He just blends in. People can never tell where he is.
Speaking of Jace, though, everybody calls me Deej, and I don't mind that. Yeah.
I will never do that except ironically.
Not everybody. Some people do. Cousins and some friends sometimes.
People call me Cap. That's the only nickname I get.
The only one on the air.
What's that now?
The only one that you get on the air.
I mean, some people in my personal life call me that too.
Man, they're learning on survival of the fittest. Like they go from show and tell to to the theories of evolution.
Yeah, you might be wrong. Maybe a lot of time has passed. Mom here says, when I was little, my grandmother thought Power Rangers was Spider-Man. Maybe she saw the Japanese Spider-Man show somehow.
That would confuse people.
That's why Barrett OKC says, not Cappy. No, nobody's ever called me that. Let's not start it now. I'm not from Mario Odyssey.
What if when she took his communicator, she's like, oh!
What is this?
It lights up and blinks.
Look at all the stuff she has in that drawer.
That
all the stuff she's confiscated. See that giant mask with the googly eyes?
Yeah. It's going to keep going off in her drawer, though.
Yeah.
Well, he's really bad.
Well, you and Rita agree on something.
Yeah, we're both really critical of unathletic children.
Vax says, my nickname as a kid was Topper because I would only eat the top halves of donuts.
Wait, you would cut the donut in half?
And just eat the top half of the donut?
Or you would just like...
I don't even think of donuts as being in tops and bottoms. Like, do you mean horizontally? Where you'd eat like... I'm sorry, I can't picture it.
Yeah, I always think of it like half and half would be this way.
He says, I haven't been called that in a very long time because I stopped doing that when I was 10.
That's also a very specific nickname. Like how often were you eating donuts with these guys?
Oh, he says he was just eating like the icing.
Okay, yeah, like a cupcake.
That makes sense. Even literally the tops. Yeah, it's a half. I had a very interesting mental picture. Cinematographic says, so we've gone from show and tell the nicknames now in Rorschach voice. Yep, that's what you get here on Morphin Mania.
Why are they just playing with the monster?
I'm seeing it, but I'm not believing it.
Neither are we, Jason.
Apparently they do. They're probably up to something, though, Jason. Did you think of that? Oh, it's coming back.
How is that changing directions?
I remember this song. Well, it's a monster. You know, it's not just a ball.
In real life, I'm wondering how they're accomplishing this.
The Sentai does stuff like that a lot, too. With inanimate objects moving by themselves.
Around. Whoa. Now it's
wow. That's real trippy.
Oh, he punched it.
Is it my imagination, or did we not do this monster already? Or something a lot like it?
I don't know. It's really familiar to me, but I just thought it was
Thinking of something else.
memorable.
I mean, I've seen this before, but
Oh, by the way, when you were doing last time I was here in this house visiting,
Yeah.
you were doing the rewind because we talked about it. We were talking about Ron Wasserman's music and stuff.
oh, cool.
That's when I very first started working on the book.
Wow.
It's been that long.
Yeah, isn't that an interesting coincidence? Everything goes back to season 1 Power Rangers. Thomas Edgeshill says reverse footage and probably a beach ball.
We really should have counted reverse footage. That's a missed opportunity.
Vex says I might be thinking of Shell Shock because he thinks he also turned into a ball like one time. Something turned into a ball.
Yeah, the Turtle Monster movie.
Yeah, maybe that was what it was.
Man, that is flying at them.
Oh, good job, Kim. You've got a lot of dexterity. See, that's her nickname.
Dexter?
Dexter, what?
I don't know. I don't know what nickname you were thinking of from Dexterity.
Oh, no, Kim. Kimberly's
Oh,
nickname
Kim.
is Kim.
I thought you said, well, you said Dexterity. That's your nickname.
That's not what I meant.
This is, I actually remember this fight scene. This is a good one. Good park setting.
Yeah, although the way that Putty was holding Zach's legs, I don't see how he got any force behind that kick. He was like beyond the knee. So he's got like very little room to move his shins.
Superpowers, you know? If they
of course.
If they can jump 20 feet in the air, they have the leg strength.
What is the point of morphing?
I don't know.
Why do we have to do that? We're in costumes now. We're gonna win.
In the last video I posted of me doing some kicks in a park like this, David Crabtree was like imagining that there was putties all around me.
Dude, we should do that, man. We should get putties.
We don't talk about it enough,
I
but
like the guitar reverb at the end. That was cool.
Yeah. Puttity.
Did you say Days of Puttity family?
That's what the putties are from also.
They're from the Days Puttity family. Hey, what were you saying?
I was saying we don't talk about it enough, but the outside of the command center is such a cool location.
Yep.
Such a cool look.
Yep, and then they just stuck it on top of Vasquez Rock.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The whole area is so cool.
Yeah, but it's two actual real places that they just put on top of each other.
Yeah.
That's legitimately amusing.
That is some intense thumb wrestling. They put their own faces.
We're imagining that we're fighting.
We're imagining that we're just bashing our heads together?
Not just our thumbs. Just bashing our heads together.
The sockadillo.
Ah, the sockadillo. Nothing is too stupid for Zordon.
I don't think of a soccer ball when I hear that. I think of like a sock puppet armadillo.
You're in grave danger, Power Rangers. The sockadillo is getting stronger every moment.
Someone needs to make a sockadillo parody of the Sockatimi song.
Yeah, somebody else get right on that.
He looks cool when he's open. I like him.
Yeah.
When he's not a ball.
Wait, his claws, he just looks like a ball with armadillo parts sticking out. This is not a song I remember at all.
This one didn't catch on.
Fight the armadillo monster.
It kind of sounds like he's just riffing. Like he's
kick
just
him really hard in the face. That's not the lyrics.
Freestyled this one day.
He got up in the morning. He wrote that real quick. Tommy! That's the only thing you can claim that is, right?
This time you could get away with it.
I just love how we're treating this like the hardest thing we've ever dealt with.
But is it not just a watch? Why doesn't he just call it a watch?
Because if you look at it, it doesn't tell time.
But it looks exactly like a watch.
It's got a Watch band. I think it makes a lot more sense to call it a pager because it makes sounds.
Yes.
Whoa, did you hear that? That was like the TOS beaming sound effect.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, when he deflected it. Actually, it didn't sound like the beaming sound effect. It sounds like the matter stream in TOS, like when you start the transporting process. It's that sound. That's really funny. It sounds like they just stole it.
I like the effect when he turns back into when he transforms.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's totally a coincidence, but the stripes on the putties look just like Wolverine stripes on his yellow.
Oh, that's
suit.
true. Weird.
Some of them, especially, they have like 2 coming out of the side and 1 coming out of the shoulders, exactly like Wolverine has.
Yeah. I would never have thought of that.
Well, probably because you haven't seen that suit on Wolverine in like 20 years.
Yeah, but you know, it pops up in retro things and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what that looks like. Grimdeath says, "Hey guys, I'm not feeling the "ay-ya" yell today."
He just yells it in the middle of the school.
Cinematographic. Hey, Power Rangers Enterprise call. They like the transporter sound plug bag.
Coughing. In brackets.
Cyril Moore is a new name. Says, "I love Power Rangers." Cool. This is the place for you. Because that's what we're doing.
So we hope you
For
do,
a
because
long time.
you're in for it.
Come on back.
You know what would be really cool is if we could have Mr. Fusion guest on this show.
That would be great. Yeah, I should invite him. Absolutely. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure this one gets big. Contrasted to last episode, we've spent most of this fighting the monster.
Exactly. Why is this guy not famous?
We just, because it's an armadillo, and everyone's yelling at the screen, just run it over with your car.
Do you have armadillos in Kansas?
No, Arkansas.
Okay, yeah, we have them here in Georgia.
We had them. Okay, cool.
I didn't know if they were over there.
Have you ever hit one?
No, but I've seen them on the side of the road all the time.
Yep. Gotta fly out from our hiding places all over the world to fight this armadillo. To just get Ernie's pickup truck and you're done. Grimdeath says, "Why is Tommy's morph Dragon Zord? It makes no sense."
Because it doesn't have enough syllables. All the dinosaurs have long syllables. If he just said dragon.
Dragon! I mean, that didn't stop the rapping from not having enough syllables. But maybe every time.
Yeah.
That would be awful.
He says Tiger Zord too, so he just keeps eating the 2-syllable.
Yeah, he's just stuck with 2 syllables every time. No, it's funny how all of them have more than 2 syllables, but his.
The Dragon Zord's blue right now. Did you just see that? In that one shot, it was blue.
Yeah, I didn't.
They must have messed with the coloring in that shot.
Stop messing with the coloring. I like the armadillo's voice. He's fun.
I can't believe the pumpkin wrapper is squat. That seems like a big deal.
Yeah, we learn something
back
every couple of shows.
Not every episode. That's too much.
This is not an educational experience. No, we do learn a lot about the show, certainly.
Yeah, or at least remember stuff that we forgot.
Yeah, John, I don't know if Shades would want to do this show. I'll ask him. Vac Duke would of course be great. He often seems to have like computer limitations and things, so the last few times I've invited him to stuff, he just couldn't make it, but I'll ask him too. Oh, that's a good idea, Zach. Yeah, see, he's got ingenuity. This
is like a video game boss. He literally comes at you, and then he opens up, and then you can hit him.
He does the same thing every time.
Yeah.
He could just never open up, but he does.
I think there's actually isn't there an armadillo in one of the oh no, it's not a boss, but the armadillos in the Donkey Kong game, you can't hit them when they're rolling.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then when they come out, you can hit them. Yeah. It's exactly this guy.
That's why we remember him, because Donkey Kong.
I love Donkey Kong Country. Yeah. Well, actually, that's if you're Diddy Kong. If you're Donkey Kong, you can jump on him and knock him out. When
Yeah, because he's heavy. You're right. Yep. I always play as Diddy, though.
Well, yeah, but then when you lose him, you have to play as Donkey Kong.
Yeah. They were in the pyramid episode with the snakes. I remember that.
Did you see episode?
I'm sorry.
They were in the pyramid episode
of
Donkey Kong Country, which did have a crappy-looking 3D animated show, but...
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm mixing my terminology.
If that had an episode, they were probably there. I don't know. Rockman says Mega Man X has armored armadillo.
Where does Ernie get his shirts?
At the Hawaiian Surplus store. In the Angel Grove Hawaiian Surplus store. And we know he gets really obsessed with Hawaii.
That doesn't sound like he did so well. It sounds like he did so badly that you made up a second team for him.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be a starter for, like, the B team. He's going to play with all the... Because that means that... See, that's not very special, because that means that he probably went ahead and got all the other kids that didn't make it in the first place for that other team, right?
Yeah. And this is another thing that you hate, like they do in all these episodes, where the kid is terrible, and then he's not just good, he's like the best, and he's the captain of the team.
I mentioned that. Yeah, he's the captain of the team. Wow. Where did they get that slime from? You know, I know I can say this with a lot of things in Power Rangers, but if you can't make that look good, don't do that. Like... Cinemagraphic says, Ernie loves it when a plan slightly comes together. Thomas says that would not happen. That's true. See, you two need to go to an Angel Grove physics class.
Yeah, just copy that comment and paste it on every single video.
Every video. All right, folks, one more for today. It's on Fins and Needles, because we got to have more fish. It's not Season 1 Power Rangers without a lot of fish. And get your DVD or Netflix ready if you're watching this after the fact. Is everybody ready for one more episode? Here we go. Everybody, please press play right now. Grimdeath says Flubber guest appearance. We mentioned that a couple shows ago.
Accidentally, though. We were talking about someone else.
Yeah, we were someone else. Flubber's not even a person in the first place.
That's true.
Talking about someone else. Someone else!
Hey, we just brought up Duke. We brought that around full.
Yeah, it's true. Not that bad.
This is such a self-indulgent show.
Yeah, it really is. We're just filling time, folks. Once again, we'd like to remind everybody that the point of the show is to just be laid back and watch Power Rangers and talk about it as we're watching. That's all we're doing.
We hope you enjoy it, because we are.
We really do. We're having a great time. If you watch all of them, you are more insane than we are. Let me just say that. Or at least as insane. I don't know if you're more insane than to actually sit down and do this. It's probably crazier. Vax says that's a lot of fish. Matthew Broderick, because you have to do that.
I feel like if they ever did a full Alien Ranger season, like on Aquitar, they would just all be fish monsters. Which I would love, by the way.
In the city of Ethiopia. I still really want to see that.
This is cool. I'm guessing that Jason or somebody actually taught her this, or else they just got a real martial artist.
Oh, Douglas Sloan's back.
That is a Taekwondo form that she's doing. That's the first form that you learn. So that's really cool.
This one is not directed by Jon Stewart.
But yeah, if anyone's done Taekwondo, the Taeguks are the 8 forms that you learn, and that's the first one.
That's cool that we actually put authentic things in the show with physics that make no sense.
I feel like they just got a casting call for actual martial arts kids, and then they just had them do their thing.
Yeah, but of course, we've also got martial arts people in the cast that know what they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, he could have taught her that before the show, too. I'm sure Jason... I think Jason did Taekwondo.
That was really funny. She was like... Rita was like, those Rangers make me sick. And then Finster was like, I agree.
Is that Taeguk Ichong or Ilchong? I think it's Ilchong. Anyway.
He's getting preoccupied with things I don't know anything about. But I love that we have an actual martial artist on our Power Rangers commentary show. It's fantastic. What are the odds that the one person I could find that would do all of these with me also could have been a Power Ranger?
But hey, I mean, most of us martial artists were inspired by the show in the first place, so odds are a little closer together.
Is Power Rangers like the Star Trek for martial arts? Where like a lot of scientists were inspired by Star Trek? Yeah. I think Power Rangers is like that.
A lot of the people that I'm inspired by were inspired by this because they're a little bit older than me. Because I was
crazy.
3 at this point.
Well, look at that thing. Good catch, Tommy. It was almost like someone dropped it from above you. Have we fought on this playground before?
No, this is new one, blue and orange.
Good eye for playground equipment.
Dude, you don't understand. I love playgrounds. I can't go by a playground without climbing on it and flipping off of it. So I always eye the playgrounds.
I don't think he's joking right now.
I'm not. I can't. I'm so glad I have a kid now. I can't wait till he grows up. I'll have an excuse to be playing on the playground.
That's great. Okay, so I have a question. DJ, if you were cast as a Power Ranger, do you think your acting would be better or worse than this cast?
Probably worse.
You think you'd be on par even with some of these guys?
I don't think I'm confident enough.
Would you be Rocky?
Maybe not that bad. Maybe Adam. I feel like I'd be very close to Adam because he's shy. You can tell he like lightens up as he goes on. Like the first season, he's really shy.
I don't even think he's a bad actor. I think he's just kind of shy. You're absolutely right.
I think that's
but Cardenas cannot act.
No,
I've said that before, and I like Cardenas. I think he's a great guy. I've talked to him a couple times. He's awesome. That's not a skill he possesses.
Yeah, no, I think I'd be really similar to Adam. I think I'd lighten up after a couple years, or after not a couple of years. Hopefully sooner than that.
I think your temperament is similar to that too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've noticed. The first couple times we talked, I was a lot more quiet and shy than I am now.
I would love to go back and compare this episode to the first couple we shot. Even.
Yeah.
I bet there's a difference as we're figuring out our rapport and as you're getting used to being on camera. Because this is some of the first stuff you've ever done on camera.
Yeah, anything on Geekvolution is the first stuff. I don't like being on camera usually.
It's really nice of you to do this. Now, I don't know if I've said that enough, but are we back to them hating each other again? Are we doing that whole thing? Yeah, we're doing that whole thing again. But I think this time it's not a spell. I think they're actually mad at each other this time.
Weird. I mean, I like that. That's not a spell. But they're acting really strange.
Yeah, it probably is a spell. I'm not sure if I buy them going this far.
I love
Jason
so much.
Acting.
Oh, there's a spell. You saw his eyes glitch?
Yeah, there it is. We've done this to them a couple times. It's almost like we know the audience would like to see a rivalry from them, but we don't want to mess with status quo, so we're not going to do it. I can think of some other shows that I followed for a long time that do similar things.
I'm not going to count this as evil Rangers because it's just like between them two. They're not actually evil.
Yeah. Unless they do stuff in costume because of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of evil.
He tried to slam his locker all angrily and it didn't close.
Yeah. Well, at least he didn't try to like macho-ly come back and do it again.
No, that would have been great.
That's the worst. Like,
at least
pretend like I didn't do that.
At least
it's closed now.
Stayed in character and closed it for him.
Yeah, see, she's learning how to stay in character.
I just want somebody to like eat an apple while they're sitting on a swing that breaks.
Slippery Shark is better than Pexter, that's for sure. It ain't great, but okay, let's ask the question we always ask. Does this look like a fish?
Yes, this one actually does.
Yes, I would say so. Does this look like a shark? I would say so. I think that's a hammerhead shark, right?
Clearly a hammerhead, though. Why don't they call him Hammerhead or something? Why do they say?
I don't know. He's a hammerhead shark, very clearly.
And he's doing leapfrog.
Thomas says sharks are not fish, so not a fish episode. Yes, they are. Sharks are fish.
Yeah.
Sharks are absolutely fish.
least they are where I live.
Yeah, you're only not a fish if it's got gills, it's a fish. Like you're only not a fish if you're a mammal and you breathe. Yeah, like air.
Fish are friends, not food.
Right.
Sharks are fish, not mammals.
Not fish.
That was their second motto.
It didn't catch on as well. Maybe it sounds better in an Australian accent, though. I don't know.
That had to be improvised. That was
Why did I take a drink when he said that? I mean, I think 90%, like I've said, of things Vulcan Skulls say are improvised, but I can't believe they left that one in. That's awesome.
Please say that to your wife when you go to bed tonight. What's happening, Mama?
What's happening, Mama?
Well, actually,
I couldn't do it with a straight face.
But do you call your wife Mom sometimes when you're like with the kids?
Yeah, I do. But that. Not like sarcastically.
Yeah, not like that.
Not like an Elvis Presley impersonator. Like, what's happening, Mama?
What's up, Mama?
Hello, Mama. So now they're actually sparring because they're mad. We've not done this.
Why are they screaming fight? They're in a karate tournament. They're obviously going to fight.
Really, just one time. Could we have them actually be upset with each other like normal people?
Yeah, why do they have to be perfect? Like, good guys even get angry with each other sometimes.
We're going to find out later that every single one of them has a 4-point average and are at the top of their class. Somehow.
Like, best friends like fight sometimes even. This could be totally normal.
Yeah, DJ ticked me off just before the last show, you guys. You didn't see it, but...
Yeah, you missed it.
Yeah.
I talked about his stupid face.
I talked about his big nose. If we hadn't been across the country, we might have come to blows. None of that happened, by the way. Not because we're perfect, just because it didn't happen.
We're actually closer than we usually are. How far away is
That's true. Mississippi? It's probably like, I don't know, 8 or 10 hours, maybe.
Wow.
I'd have to look it up. I'm not sure. But Rockman says even a whale shark is a fish.
That's true.
Is a whale shark a thing? I've never heard of that.
Oh, yeah. We have one at the Georgia Aquarium here. It's huge.
Oh, cool. A whale shark. Is it just because it's giant?
It's huge.
That's why they call it that? I've seen sharks. Sharks are cool.
I've seen sharks.
I just mean like in aquariums and stuff. Why? You get dumber and sillier when you're watching this much Power Rangers.
I've seen animals. I'm a fan.
You guys might see us fight this episode. I've seen sharks. You can't handle this giant shark.
He bobs his head so much when he's playing evil. He's like sassily.
He really does, yeah. Why aren't they glowing green, though? Why is it blue?
I don't know. Because it's the sharks.
Beck says, sharks are cool, Captain Logan, 2018.
That goes perfectly together. Hammerhead shark and mind control powers.
Well, anything with a big head must have a big brain, right?
Man, I want the leader so bad in a Hulk movie.
Yep. Played by the actor who played him in Incredible Hulk. He was great.
I'm pretty by myself on that one, but Incredible Hulk, I love Incredible Hulk. I really do.
It analyzed well. I think it's a good story. It's not a thing I go back to.
I think it's like it's so good. It doesn't try much, but it's like perfect at what it tries to do. It's just like it's
because it's on very ambitious. This is a good film.
Yeah, it's so solid. Like, and I love the shows. Like, I love all the references. Like, I just
I'm not a big Hulk guy.
Yeah,
that's fun though. I like the land shark.
He ran like Velma from
Scooby. Oh, fish lips, good one. Let's call a thing that doesn't have lips something lips.
Talk about fast. That's cool.
Yeah. This is fun. You know, everything we've watched tonight's been pretty solid.
Yeah, the back 20, man. Underrated.
Well, I guess I'm saying 4 of the back 20, which is funny because I have to say 4 Power Rangers in the first place, the standard. So it's like the back 20 has a standard that is different from the rest of Power Rangers even.
You have Power Rangers
standards. The rest of first season.
You have season 1 standards, then you have back 20
standards. See, I was going to say, like, this is why we have a spell to make them fight again. Because it's like, well, we haven't done this yet in the back 20.
It's almost worse that these are good episodes because it's like, we don't want them to exist, but they're good.
Yeah, they're superfluous, but they've gotten a little bit more creative.
Yeah.
I've always thought these later episodes, when they're good, it's because the people making the show would lose their minds if they kept making really mediocre ones that didn't do anything you hadn't seen before.
That was
like, this is legitimately kind of cool.
So did you see that reverse footage where he went back into the ground? That means he actually jumped out of the ground to film that, which is cool. I don't know how they shot that.
Okay, wait, so the Sentai people shot them being angry in costume. I'm wondering how exactly this was done. Like, did we write scripts and send it to them? Or did they make some random stuff for us? Well, I guess they're mad at each other this episode.
That's interesting. I wonder if they collaborated, how much they collaborated. Whatever.
Yeah, maybe quite a bit. I don't know.
Trolling for Rangers.
Yeah, you couldn't come up with a fish pun?
Fishing for Rangers.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
That seems like something to say. Too obvious for Power Rangers.
DJ, in 10 minutes, we could rewrite this episode better. Like,
I just want to write their dialogue. You stay out of my way.
No, you stay out of my way.
See, there it was. They played it the other way.
We should do an episode where we just pretend to hate each other the entire time.
Whatever. Captain Logan.
And then we go back afterwards and we just like animate our eyes to glow. I can. Cinematographic says you beat me by half a second, DJ.
Just call Sid Part 2 and ask him if he can make our eyes glow.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, you can move. You're just in a net when you're doing it. I don't.
Fish face, fish lips.
Yeah. Yes, he's a fish. I don't. Kimberly, did you just get up a couple minutes ago? Like.
She was so disgruntled. She was like running her hands through her hair.
The whole time, yeah. Then she looks in the mirror. She'd be like, "Oh no!"
This is the episode that I always see footage from for these two teaming up together.
Oh, interesting.
Because they, this is where they. Because I knew I remembered the shark monster.
See, DJ, it's because there's some pathos here, because they hate each other this whole time, and now they don't. So we use this footage a lot because there was like a little bit more meaning behind it. See,
that was the most calm. It's morphing time. Zach just like walked up and was like, "It's morphing time."
It's morphing time.
It was super chill.
He's not doing his like cool. I'm not gonna say it's morphing time thing.
We're morphing out.
We're morphing out. You guys.
Just punched him right in the face.
Oh, David's here. Hi, David. Yeah, we know that they made footage for the show. What we're saying is we don't know if they had our scripts and they intentionally made stuff we asked them to, or if they just shot a bunch of footage that we still had to adapt. That's what we don't know.
Did you see the camera came up too high on that shot and you could see the car that was just driving?
I missed it. That sucks. Thomas says his weapon should be shaped like a swordfish. Yeah, because we had that other fish that had a fish sword.
Yeah. No, that wasn't a fish, and they didn't refer to it as a swordfish. It was weird because he didn't look like a fish. Wait, why did she make it grow before they shot that? Whoa.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
Why
crazy.
doesn't she do that every time?
That was pretty cool.
Again, it just feels like we're so bored with this formula. We're going to actually do the thing that makes sense.
I know. I love that the thing that makes sense makes us, we're like, wow.
Yeah, because comparatively, it feels like they're really pushing envelopes, right?
Next, the monster's going to step on them before their Zords get there.
Yeah. and they're just going to lose their minds. Like, we never even thought they might do that.
That was weird. We usually give the line about the monster to Kimberly, but Trini got it that time. She said, let's fry this fish.
That's a good point, yeah. I mean, that one's better than fish lips. Baron OKC, she's learning. Yeah, after 56 episodes, Rita's finally figuring that out. Oh, that is it a fish boomerang?
Why is he just running around them?
They didn't do anything. They just watched them. They're like, I'll see where he goes.
They're like, I don't know. He's just running around. Zordon. Okay.
David says they shot stuff we asked them to. I gotta look into that. I haven't seen a place that actually says that, but I'm sure he did.
Yes, viewers, please do the research for us.
Yeah, we appreciate it. This isn't about us showing off knowledge. We're learning about the show as we're going along.
Yeah, this is an experience for us.
But if I sit here and look up things while I'm trying to watch this, I'm going to something people will want me to comment on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
already having to do enough reading the comments.
I'm just glad that we have viewers that love to help us out.
Yeah, but you're just making us sound lazy, and I'm explaining why we have to be lazy.
Exactly.
No, this is another pretty fun episode.
Here we go. Power sword. Oh,
for the back 20.
I thought that was the end. That seemed like it was the end.
It kind of did. Oh man, you broke my boomerang. He says he misunderstood the concept of a boomerang. Like, did he ever throw it?
No, he just swung it around.
Looks like a boomerang, but it seems like he's using it like a knife.
He called it his fin, so I guess it's supposed to be like his fin on his back that he used as a weapon.
You sure it didn't go on his head? where like he would, telepathically control a dart? Are you sure that's not what it was for?
Now that Rita's spell's been broken. Yeah, not that they worked anything out or anything.
It was sure weird seeing them be angry with each other, except for that one time where Rita did the exact same thing.
All of those kids are better at holding a horse stance than the actor from Iron Fist.
Oh my God, that's not okay. That's really funny. Oh no.
Season 1. Haven't seen season 2, so I will not take credit. I will not speak to that. You ever play Bloody Knuckles in school, Cap?
I avoided that as much as I possibly could. I saw other people doing that. I was like, well, that seems like a dumb, childish, let's hurt each other for no reason thing to do.
Oh yeah, it's totally dumb.
You did though, right?
I was pretty good at it. I have a high pain tolerance. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. He's like, I'm bleeding, but I'm good. I don't care.
It never actually came to blood.
Well, everybody, thanks a lot for watching. We sure appreciate it. That finishes up tonight's Morphin Mania, and we will be back with you folks live next Wednesday. And for those of you watching in the future, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, folks, and we're going to go ahead and get going. I'm Captain Logan.
I'm DJ.
See you later, folks.